My name is Jen Geigley, and I just knitted a sweater in a weekend. The whole thing, finished it. It's not the first time I've done this, but it's exciting anyway. It's just so much fun to knit a whole sweater in a weekend. Sadly, my family was not impressed at all and barely noticed. And I was like, hey guys, look at this cool sweater. I'm making it in a weekend. And they're all like, yeah. And my husband even said, well, it's kind of just expected of you now. And I'm like, wow, this is like so fun and so exciting, and nobody's impressed anymore. And he's like, well, they've been watching me do the Vogue Knitting live dresses and stuff in the past month. So I guess nothing's exciting anymore and nothing's interesting, or I don't know. It's fine. They're just used to it, I guess. I'm excited about this. I made a Knit Collage Kaleidoscope Sweater, and I had bought a kit to make this a long time ago. It was actually probably a kit to make another sweater, since I've collected these little pieces of Knit Collage yarns over the years, because you have to usually join a knit along to get these patterns, and then you buy a kit at a certain time of year when they sell all of this. So I did this probably a couple years ago. It might have been 2020. I'm not sure, but it was a group of patterns that I had access to with all the really good videos. And one of them was the Kaleidoscope Sweater. I think I was gonna maybe make the Flower Power Cardi. That was my original plan, I think, and I still have to make that. But ended up using the other pattern for the Kaleidoscope Sweater, which is very, very fun. I'm so excited about it. It's so much fun. I'm so happy. I'm so excited to show you. So yeah, it helps that it was chunky yarn, US 17s, so that definitely speeds things along. You have to see my glorious pile, let me gather it, of ends. Look at this. This isn't even all of it. This is just what I could grab. So I definitely have to collect these and put them out for the birds in the spring in one of those little wire thingies for their nests. And maybe I'll have cute little colorful nests around the yard this year. So many scraps. I did not weave in all the ends. I tied and cut. It's my sweater. I can do what I want. But yeah, I started knitting the sweater on Friday and finished a good portion of the yoke that day. And then Saturday I knitted the rest of the body. Sunday I woke up with a horrible migraine. I kind of had it Saturday too, because we got like a bunch of snow and then a cold snap where it was like really like below zero wind chills again. And every time that happens, I get a horrible, horrible headache. So Sunday I started off the day not sure if I could finish this. I was kind of ready to give up, but I took some medicine, it kicked in, and then I was able to knit the sleeves and deal with all the ends, and do all the finishing stuff. Tried it on, perfect fit, so lucky. And then I finished everything. I stayed up a little late because I got a late start on things, and I ended up finishing the whole thing at 1 a.m. on Sunday evening, Monday morning, but it's a sweater in a weekend. Very excited, very proud. Here is some video footage of the sweater coming together, and then I'll come back in a minute and try it on and show you. Here it is, my finished Kaleidoscope sweater. It's amazing, I have to say. It's amazing. It's so much fun. I can't even get over it. You have to kind of take in each section. Each row has something completely different going on. Little flowers, sparkle. I added the little tag at the bottom. The back is super fun. Just little surprises everywhere you look. I used the pattern as written. I think I knitted a size 3, which I think was like a 40.5 inch bust. And I did everything according to the pattern. I think the original pattern was short sleeved, so I just knitted the sleeves straight. I did no decreases because I didn't want them to taper. I kind of wanted them to be a looser sleeve and then kind of bubble at the bottom. And then at the bottom, I just, on the very last row, I knit 2 together around to make this little cuff, so it wasn't too much of a bell sleeve. I like the look of an open big bell sleeve, but it drives me nuts, like sensory wise. I don't like flopping sleeves. I don't like it to push up when I put on a coat. So I like a little closed sleeve, and this kind of mimics the neckline as well. But that is the one modification I did make. The neckline was a little bit big for me, just personal taste. I don't like a neckline that goes down too much, and I felt like the weight of this sweater would kind of pull on that as well. So I did, let's see, my original neckline was this purple round, and it was just too low for me and too open. So I just picked up stitches and I knitted 3 rows of these 3 colors, and then I just did a little bind off. There's no ribbing or anything. I did try ribbing. You might see that in some of the video. I tried a couple different neckline ideas to see what would be the best, and I decided just the straight knitting to match the rest of this would be good, because that's kind of, the rest is all just stockinette. And then that chunky yarn knits up so nice when you do the little bind off, and it looks like a little braided edge. So fun. So yeah, straight sleeves, little narrow ending at the sleeves. And then at the bottom hem, you can either leave it with the bound off edge, or you can crochet around the bottom edge, which is what I chose to do. And like the video suggests, the crocheted edge kind of helps this from rolling up because it is all stockinette. So this kind of flips if you don't have that crochet edge on the bottom, but with the crochet, you can see it lays really nicely. So that's my sweater. I'm so excited to wear it. I mean, yeah, it's really fun. Okay, I should try it on, huh? Of course. I think it's perfect fit-wise. I'm so happy with it. It's so much fun. Look at this. I mean, I know you've seen it, but just look at this. Yeah. Thank you for joining me on my weekend sweater knitting journey. Knitting is not a race, but it sure is fun to finish a big project like this in a weekend. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.